Right, welcome to the next video. This one's going to be fairly quick, but it's a bit of a food haul. Been to Costco this morning, got a few bits just to kind of stock up the fridge. Don't know, obviously a lot of you know I get a lot of my food, or meat wise anyway, from Muscle Foods, and then just pick up everything else from either like the likes of Tesco, or quite often I go to Costco and get it in like slightly bigger sizes. So we've got some tender leaf broccoli. I have that usually at least once a day with my meals. Very good for you, obviously very healthy. Get quite a lot of volume from that as well, but obviously very little calories. Asparagus is another one. I'll have that once a day usually. So I usually have 2 warm meals a day, one for my dinner and one for my main meal as well. And obviously I'll split this between the two. Again, quite low calories, so you can have quite a high volume. If you're one of them, obviously I'm quite a big guy, so I like to eat a bit of food. Other than that, it's the likes of this, which is a stir fry mix. I quite often have stir fry. The only thing I'll miss out is I have low salt soy sauce, which I haven't got any at the minute, but low salt soy sauce, and then obviously the protein sauce, whether it be chicken, king prawns, that kind of stuff. The only thing I miss out is the noodles and the rice usually. Either that or I'll have a small amount of rice. There's that. Like I said, meat wise, a lot of it I get from Muscle Food. Mainly it's chicken, turkey. Today I've picked up some turkey steaks. So I'll usually break this pack down and freeze it into either single portions or a couple of portions, and then cook them obviously when I need them for my food prep. So I don't do big food preps. Usually I'll do every kind of couple of days. I like to have it fairly fresh. I don't want to like kind of make it and have it for like a week. I'm quite happy to just make it in the mornings or of an evening and just make it enough to last a couple of days. One thing I haven't got here, which I didn't pick up from Costco, is that the carb sauce I usually have, which is most of the time is sweet potato. I usually have that with my meals, either that or I'll have just some boiled rice. Not a big fan of the brown rice, so I don't have that very often, but I'll have just normal boiled rice. Other than that, I try and eat quite a lot of fruit. I try and stick mainly with the likes of berries, so like blueberries, raspberries, and then I've picked up some today, some strawberries. Again, really low calories, really good for you. I'll have that with like the likes of some Greek yogurt, or I'll cut it up and have it into my porridge, just to kind of keep things interesting. Or if I want a snack of an evening and I don't want to have something too heavy, I'll make like a small fruit salad with like strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, a bit of melon, stuff like that, just to kind of give me something to keep me full, but without having obviously something that's majorly going to affect my calorie count. One thing I do a lot is I season my food. I've got a few different types. I picked this one up today. I've seen a few people have it, never tried it yet. To be fair, the calories aren't too bad on it. So per 100 grams is 287, but obviously you're not going to have 100 grams of that on a bit of chicken. You're looking at probably about 20 grams, something like that. So the count on it's very minimal. Just gives that the flavour, a bit more flavour to your meat. Last thing you want to be doing is eating bland food. You don't want to make eating your food a challenge. It's going to be no fun for you, and you're going to be more likely to break your diet and eat something awful, like it's going to do you no good at all. So I always season my meats. I'll occasionally as well put a bit in with my sweet potatoes. Usually I have boiled sweet potatoes and make it into a mash. Occasionally I'll roast them as well, just on a baking tray. Obviously no oils or anything like that, just on the baking tray. And then just scrape the skin, because I don't like the skin, so I'll just scrape the flesh out the inside. And that's pretty much it. My diet at the minute is fairly kind of standard. I kind of eat the same things most days. The protein source changes a little bit. I'm starting to eat a little bit more fish as well. The only issue obviously is when I take it into work, people complain about the smell. So if I'm eating fish, I'll eat it at home, and then it's just the wife that complains about the smell. And other than that, yeah, it's fairly standard. Of a morning, usually it's porridge or eggs, and I'll have a couple of eggs with some egg whites as well. I'll still have sauce and that, you know. I get the low salt, low sugars sauces, but they taste pretty much exactly the same anyway, so you don't even notice the difference. Or like I'll have likes of porridge. Usually when I'm in work, I'll have porridge, so that it keeps me fuller for longer. It's just something good to just get yourself a nice warm meal in the morning. You don't want to be having just something cold. Then the only other thing I get from Costco is water, usually. Get the big bottles, which I'll always have in the house, some in the fridge, so I can take one of them. I try and drink about 4 litres a day, give or take. Like I said, I'm quite a big guy, I'm 6'4", so take quite a lot of water. So usually between 4 to 5 litres is kind of my target, especially on days when I'm going to the gym, which at the minute is about 4 or 5 days a week. And then I also have just the small ones as well, so obviously if I'm just nipping out to the shops or I'm taking my son to nursery, I'll take one of them with me and just drink that while I'm plodding around. And then my downfall, which has always been pop or fizzy pop or fizzy drinks or soda, depending on where you're watching. So I do get stuff like that still, but it's always either Pepsi Max or the likes of the Coke Zero, in case I just get that bit of a craving for something fizzy. I do also get the fizzy flavoured waters from the likes of Morrison's or Tesco, just to give you kind of taste buds that feeling of just something fizzy, and also with, you know, a bit of a flavour, bit of sweetness without being like full of sugar and bad for you. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, my diet is fairly standard, is fairly plain, except for like seasonings and stuff like that. I will be doing a full day of eating. I'm going to look at doing probably a couple of full days of eating, just to show you like kind of things that I'm having. I will look at filming that in the next kind of week or so, if that's something, especially if that's something you'd want to see. And I can do stuff like this again as well from obviously different shops. The main places I shop are Costco, Tesco, and occasionally I go to Aldi as well, but I prefer the fresh in the likes of Costco or Tesco. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's only going to be a short video. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to press that button at the bottom. Press the bell icon as well, so you get a notification every time I upload. And you can follow me on Instagram as well, under exactly the same name. It's Fitness Fight Back on Instagram. And yeah, thank you very much. Obviously keep training hard, keep eating well, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye. It's never too late.